So walk us through something that's really never talked about, honestly. I think a lot of guys that run these units don't even know about frequencies. Walk us through the 3 different frequencies they offer, and then tell us about if you actually change palettes on them frequencies.
Okay, yeah. So you'll see here, this is your frequency. This is megahertz. This is our mega frequency here. You'll see at the top here, really simple to change. I can go to 455, and I can go to 800. Now, when we're talking specifically with side imaging, I'm going to run mega as much as I can. Humminbird, their transducer is now super powerful, where I can get a good image well over 100 feet out each way, which is more than I'm ever going to need in deep water. The time where I would change this is if I'm in, and this is a very specific situation, I might be in shallow water with soft bottom. I'll actually go to a 455, and you'll notice it gets darker. But when you're in that really shallow, soft bottom, you'll be able to pick out things that you might miss on mega imaging. And for me, the 800 is a little bit of an in-between of that, so you're gonna get more of a return in that softer bottom in shallow water than mega, but it's not something that's in my everyday arsenal. For me, it's really between 455 and mega. If I can use mega, that's what I'm going with. That's gonna show the detail the best, it's gonna show fish, it's gonna make a brush pile stand out, show you the rock pile. That's my setting of frequency 95% of the time at megahertz.
Okay. So Garrett, is there any other palettes that you don't typically use, but you only use for, let's say, you're looking for like a shell bed or a super hard bottom?
Yeah. So there's and one, like I said, you're not going to see. This isn't going to change your transducer powers necessarily. It's going to only change your eyes. There's one cool one here that if you have 2 units, I'd run this a lot. It's a green and a red, and if you look at the screen, it actually does kind of blow out the picture. This is one of the few colors that I would say does change a transducer. It completely blows it out, but if you notice, it really shows pieces of hard bottom, a hard structure while in the red. So if you have 2 screens, this is a great option to go to. Have one of your screens with your normal, whatever color you're using for the day, and then have a green and red palette up to show those hard returns. But otherwise, if I can get by with it, I want to go to a softer color. I like the blue, I like the brown, and you can notice here the difference of a soft bottom, this dark return here, versus a hard bottom, which is how a shell bed would look like. That's what I'm going to. I'm going to go to those soft colors, whereas you get into something a little bit brighter. Let's see here, something like this orangish red. You don't quite get as good of a differentiation in that color. So go with your softer colors if you can. That's how you get those bright returns of shell beds that really pop out, or rock piles, whatever the hard structure is you're looking for.
The information Bass University provides isn't your basic run-of-the-mill fishing video. This is specific information from A to Z to help you learn, get to the water, and become a better angler quickly.